Greetings, folks. This is Mason Weaver. Another adventure in Stay Right or Be Left. Now today is Dr. King's birthday, Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday. And we all celebrate it all in different ways. I will tell you how I celebrate his birthday. I think it's time that we celebrate it by doing the things that we were not able to do as black people if it was not for the sacrifice of Dr. King. I got you folks emailing me and telling me all the bad things the FBI said he did. Oh, orgies, and he smoked, he womanized, all the things he did. But the result of Dr. King's life, the result of him living, resulted in freedom, prosperity, opportunity, and made America a better place. So if you want to tell me all the bad things he did, you're the kind of folks that wouldn't have let Paul in your church because he persecuted people. You wouldn't let David be your king because he murdered somebody. You wouldn't follow Moses to freedom because of his scandalous background. You clowns could just forget about it. Dr. King's sacrifice made America better. And I used to honor it all the time by going out and doing things I could not do. Dr. King, like for instance, where I live now, I could not have lived when Dr. King was murdered. Before he did his thing, I couldn't live on this side of the freeway. I was fighting for civil rights. I didn't care if folks called me a name. I didn't care if people called me the N-word on the streets. What I didn't want is for my government to call me names. The bus driver called me the N-word. The coach at school called me the N-word. Cops would ride by and make remarks to me using the N-word. I was fighting to make that illegal socially, civilly, civil rights. I wanted the government to stop discriminating against me. I didn't care if my neighbor didn't want me to be there. Today, I got neighbors on the street here. I do not care a bit if they don't like black people. It is irrelevant because once we won the civil rights, once we won the legal rights to compete and get a loan and go into business without the town saying the red line for blacks only, once we won the right to compete, racism, the effect of racism ended. The effect of racism is over. We don't need to have a protection against a racist neighbor. Why would I care if my neighbor doesn't like black people? I don't need him to like black people. It doesn't affect my income or opportunity. He's not in charge of the schools anymore. He's not in charge of jobs anymore. I don't understand why we're running around like we're afraid of ghosts. Oh, Trump is a racist. Trump is a racist. Guess what? You still going to enjoy the tax cut. You black folks still going to enjoy your 401k going up. You still going to enjoy living in a safer country. You're going to enjoy the opportunity to have a business. So Trump is a racist. Therefore, your black behind is not going to make money. You're not going to take care of your kids. It's the racist Trump keeping you from marrying a lady that has your baby. Is that racist Trump keeping you to allowing your kids to go to those gang prep schools? Your behind is free, but you're worried about Trump may be a racist. Who cares? I could care less if Trump is a racist. I know it's all foolishness. All the black leaders at his front door, their hands out trying to get some money, but now he's president. They've been told by their leaders, their followers, they've been told by their slave masters to go against Trump, so they don't want to go to his meetings. So what? Folks, we have a legal right now to participate. And you black folks, if you're not preparing yourself to compete in this new economy, you're going to be broke. If you're not preparing yourself and your children to compete in this stock market, you will be left behind. And all you're going to do is say, racist, racist, racist. White folks not taking care of us. The economy is booming. Get yourself involved in this. If you're a school teacher, you got a 401k. If you're a truck driver, you got a 401k. If you're a bus driver, you got a 401k. If you're a cop, you got a 401k. It's going up. So instead of trying to worry about Trump's social thinking, he's a racist, he's a sexist, he's homophobic. So what? Enjoy your tax cut. Enjoy the wall being built. Who's going to build the wall? Who's going to make the money? Jobs are coming. Jobs are being prepared to flood this nation. You got over 100,000 construction jobs paying over $100,000 a year available. all you black carpenters, all you black engineers, all you black electricians. Are you kidding me? They're rebuilding Houston. They're rebuilding Florida. They're rebuilding Puerto Rico. Your behind don't understand. They need truck drivers. They need plumbers. They need electricians. They need bulldozer workers. If you're not making money now, you are stupid and lazy. And you can sit on your behind and blame Trump for not having a job if you want to, and sit there and wait for those Democrats to bring you the same garbage they've been bringing you if you wish. It does not matter what Trumps think about you. It doesn't matter what any man thinks about you. What matters is, what do you think about yourself? Marry that woman, raise those kids yourself, train them to compete against the white man's kids and your neighbor's kids, and raise your grandkids to be competitive, and you will be leaving a legacy. Whether Trump likes you or not, you better like yourself. So on this day, on Martin Luther King's day, do something you couldn't have done before he died in 1968. Vote. Go out to dinner. Go and do some work in a place you can have employed in. Enjoy it, and then think about what was won by that bullet through his chest. Think about what you have earned, and think about the people, your ancestors, who stood in fear of even thinking of what you now enjoy. In fear of the concept of you going to a college, the concept of you working with white people. It was against the law for black people to even be able to read, which is why education is not important to us. It was against the law for you to look a white man in the eye when you spoke to him. They had 40 lashes for looking a white man in the eye when he spoke to him. That's why black slaves look at the feet and bow their head down and look at the feet and talk to the feet. Think about it, what you have won. The idea of your woman actually belonging to you. Your ancestors feared the concept of defending their women, which is why black men don't have any concept of defending their women today. Take advantage of what was won for you. Take advantage of what was given to you. Take advantage of living off the prayers of your ancestors. You owe it to your children. You owe it to the ancestors that came before you. This is our nation. We have fought and died and bled and sacrificed and suffered. How dare you black players sit on your knee? You bow before man still. You still bow before master. You're bowing down your knees, lowering your head. You fools know you're not praying. You're not in prayer. You in surrender. You're bowing down like my dog will. I get angry with her. She legs on her back and throw her legs up. Please don't hurt me. You're weak. You're cowardly. You can't stand up and say, I'm going to take my rightful place in this country. Dr. King marched, ate tear gas, and died. His family was terrorized. He could have stayed home in that church and made money. He went out there and did his sacrifice for you. And you can't even stand up for the flag. I'm embarrassed for you clowns. And you follow these pimping leaders. I don't care if they're in the pulpit or where they are. You follow them to hell. They're sending you and your kids to hell. And you still support the abuser. Like you're some little teenage girl being beaten by her dad. You're cowards. Stand up. This is Dr. King's birthday. But it's time to stop dreaming. It's time to stop dreaming. You can only dream when you sleep or not paying attention. The dream is over. We have reached the dream, folks. Get up off your feet, off your knees. Let's take our place in this country. You do that by being conscious. You enjoy the American culture. You take advantage of the American privilege. But it has to be you. The fight for freedom was a group effort. We left our jobs, left the farm, left the schools, and got in the streets, and we marched for freedom. But the enjoyment of freedom, taking advantage of the freedom, is an individual journey. It is you. It is you. You got to do it yourself. So this holiday season, let's make a pledge to ourselves, a pledge to our kids, a pledge to our ancestors, a pledge to our community. We will take our place. Nobody will give you your place, folks. No one will give it to you. The white man don't think about you. He's thinking about his family. And you better be thinking about yours. The white man don't care about you. He cares about his kids. You're not his pet. So you better take care of yourself. I am going out to Raleigh in a few days to start my organization. We're going to call you guys to a meeting. We're going to call you to a place where you can learn. We're going to teach you how to be free, and then we're going to go to freedom. This is Mason. Enjoy this holiday, folks, but think about the sacrifice, the blood, the tears, the fear, the terror. Think about it. We came through it because we're strong. We came through it because we're brave. We came through it because we are God's children. Now act like you believe in God. Stay right or be left. I don't care. We're going to go to freedom. God bless you.